What's up, everybody? This is Mike. Some of y'all at Purple Flock might know me better as Joey Flex 5. Edgar sent me two Tim Williams plays to break down, so we're going to take a look at these. Now, this is just a 4-man rush against a 5-man line. And first thing you notice about this play is Tim Williams just firing off the ball. Look at that. I mean, pretty much everybody comes off the line really fast here, except for Zadarius Smith. And you can see Tim Williams, first thing he does, he gets his outside arm on the tackle's outside arm. And he does a pretty good job at not letting him get a good hold on him, but illegal hands to the face right there. Really rocked him in his chin and pretty much knocked him over. It was a quick release, and this play, Tim wasn't going to get home on this play anyway. But without that illegal hands to the face, Tim has his outside shoulder, as you can see right there. If he can get that right arm up under the tackle's outside arm, he can run that underhook and bend that edge really well. But that shot to the chin really left him unable to do anything. As you can see, he actually bends backwards so hard that he can't get his balance back. And another thing that stands out, and you're going to see this on the next play also, is the amount of space that is left with Brent Urban crashing inside like that. That is a huge gap. Now, I will address the concern with this on the next play, but yeah, as you can see, he's firing off that ball, and he really brings some heat. Look at all that momentum that he's bringing with that right arm off the snap. And that's really one of the things he does best, is just fly off that ball, work the tackle's outside shoulder, and bend the edge. But that hands to the face really kept him from being able to do that. So we're going to take a look at the next play, and I want to talk about why that big gap is a concern for me. Now, look at this gap. Tim is once again flying off the ball. Well, not really flying off the ball. He's sort of playing with the tackle here. You can see, first thing he wants to do is bat that outside arm off of his inside shoulder. And he succeeds in doing that. But again, quick release, and another hands to the face, as a matter of fact. He really got away with some of those in this game. But look at that gap. Look how wide. He's even lined up. Look at the gap between the left guard and the left tackle compared to the right tackle. He's even lined up wide. He's really overcompensating for Tim Williams' speed off the edge. And just look at that huge gap. And after, even with the hands to the face, he gets that outside arm off, creates some space, and he now has the upper hand in this. He's on the tackle's outside shoulder, and he's got that right arm down. And he is ready to pull that underhook and bend the edge. And he is doing that. The tackle is able to adjust. He's able to angle a little bit. And then he just ends up trying to do a spin move, but the ball was already out. But now my big issue is when you see things like this, that gap, and you think about the fact that Tim is a very cerebral sort of edge rusher. You know, he's not dumb. He knows how to work an offensive tackle mentally. You know, you can see he's overcompensating for his outside rush here. And a guy like Tim Williams, he needs to be able to chain together snaps in the pass rush. He can set up plays, as you're seeing right here. He is setting up a beautiful inside rush. Now, say Tim Williams has about 3 or 4 consecutive pass rush snaps that go just like this. And he sees, he sees that gap. He's going to know a few snaps from now that he's going to have an inside gap that he can work with. And Tim Williams has a beautiful inside counter. You know, he's got a violent rip across the tackle's face when he wants to use it. And, he's lightning quick when he plants that outside foot. And, he pulls his rip or his underhook or his swim move to get inside. He does it really well. But he can't do that if he's not getting consistent pass rush snaps so that he can chain his plays together. And that is a problem that I really have with our, defensive play calling. Tim Williams is a weapon. And you can see here how tackles are overcompensating for his outside rush. But he has an excellent inside rush to take advantage of that. But he will never be able to if he's not getting consistent snaps that he can chain together. He can set up his next play and bait the tackle into doing exactly what he wants him to do. You know, even on this very quick release, 1-2 throw, that ball is gone. And it does go for, oh no, it's an incompletion, never mind. But anyway, even with that quick release, if Tim had a few pass rush snaps prior to this, and he was able to, sense a pattern, over an extended period of time, and he feels that gap before it's there, he knows what's coming. He can work that inside gap. And he's probably getting a hand on that ball. That's a huge gap. And he can easily take advantage of it. But the man needs his snaps so that he knows when to do what. And that was my biggest issue with the usage of Tim Williams last year. And unfortunately, it seems like it's still a problem. He's a cerebral rusher with a whole set of moves, inside and out. And as long as you're not giving this man the snap count that he needs, he's not going to be getting home very often. So, that's all I got for today.